Good morning. I was born in Louisiana. My family moved out here in 1956. I have 4 children, ages from 45 to 52. And one of them is my oldest daughter is a physical therapist at Walter Reed, the Army Hospital. And she teaches the soldiers that have been hurt in the war how to walk again. And my younger daughter, she works in a retirement home for seniors, and she's planning on opening up her own retirement home soon. And my son just retired a career in the Army and had many tours over in the Middle East. And my oldest son, unfortunately, is in the hospital now. I have 9 grandchildren and 5 great-grandchildren. I worked most of my adult life in a variety of jobs. For quite a few years, I provided janitorial service for the high-tech industry. I was on an assembly line for plastics manufacturers. I worked in a laundromat for years. I also spent many years as a caregiver in a rest home on Coleman and here in Menlo Park. And then I became an independent caregiver, and I've taken care of my neighbor for many years. And that was the most fulfilling job. But unfortunately, even after while working full-time, most of my jobs didn't pay enough to afford an apartment for myself or provide stable housing. Quite a few years ago, I also was living with an elderly lady, and that's when I learned of Gateway. I was sleeping on her couch. And for the first time in many years, I finally had a stable place and a comfortable place to call my own. While at the Gateway Apartments, I was a caregiver to an elderly gentleman. I was a caretaker to one of the elderly gentleman residents for many years. And to get my job, I had just to walk across the walkway. So it was nice to be able to work in the community. I'm now 70 years old and retired. One of the things I love most about the Gateway, aside from having affordable home, was the community formed here. We care for one another. For example, Mr. Price, he has trouble hearing, so I become his ears. And with Mr. Gregory, his left eye was gone, and my right eye was gone. So together we became one pair of good eyes. And December he passed away, and I still think of him all the time. So I've always been grateful for this community. But the housing was definitely older, and so we were all pleased to hear that it would be rebuilt. The day I was shown my new apartment was like, wow, it was so great. Is that me? It was so great. It's like night and day from the old Gateway to Sequoia Belle Haven. It's just, I love it. It's so peaceful here, and my apartment is so beautiful and fresh. I first got here, I walked around with my camera phone and showed my daughter a video of how the place looked. And she said, "Mom, that's so nice, that's so beautiful, and you deserve that." If I weren't living here, I really don't know where I'd be. I know people that live under the bridges and push baskets around, and I just know I couldn't do that. Somebody's mother or son or daughter had to let me in the house. My life hasn't always been serene. I've had some real challenges. So I'm especially grateful and feel like this is exactly what I need at this time in my life. It's really a blessing for us elders to feel like we have a safe, peaceful place and that we're being appreciated living this long. We feel relief here and the burden is off. For any of you who may have helped make this community possible, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. you've helped me realize that there are people in the world who care about one another. And I'm so grateful to you all. And this is my daughter and Obama, which I'm so proud of. That's the physical therapist.